The Holy Week is characterized by the last events of the life of Jesus here on earth. But these last events are seen as a summary of his life on earth, but at the same time as a prologue of our Christian life. As we are marking the end of being with Jesus here on earth, we are also beginning a new life with Jesus who is risen. There's not much we need to say, because this week is a self-explanatory week, especially leading into the Easter Triduum. But I would like to leave you with something which is very important for this time. If we can have the spirituality of characters. The spirituality of characters is when we go through the narrative, the passion narrative of Jesus Christ and the events of this Holy Week. And we look at the personalities and characters who are found in these stories. They are very important because every one of them is presenting our reality today. Every one of them. Like what I say, we are many here. Maybe we are easily attracted by the crowd. Many, generally, we are easily attracted by the crowd. And outstanding of this crowd is the hypocrisy. The hypocrisy of the crowd, which we see even in today's situation. In our political arena, you find out that we all go in support of a certain candidate. But when it comes to the ballot, we vote for another one, or we don't even go to vote. But we were there chanting the slogans of a given party. That hypocrisy is very common. It's not only in the political arena, it's also in the religious arena. We worship externally to a certain God with certain symbols. But when we are in hidden places, we have other gods. Outside, we are Christians. But there is a lot of syncretism that happens when we are not outside. I listen to stories of brothers. I listen to my own story. And sometimes I say, yes, I cheat God. I speak strongly about my ancestors. I speak strongly about some religious practices which are not Christian. Even though with baptism, I said I chose this way. We are like that. Not only other gods who are defined by traditional names, but we have also created many other gods in the form of social media. We worship social media. We have given all sorts of justifications. We are like the crowd. We are hypocrites. Hosanna in the highest. But 4 days down the line, away with him, crucify him. We are like Peter. Even boldly 3 times. I don't know this guy. Don't know him at all. How many times when you go notice the way you say the sign of the cross. You behave like a little. Why? How many times have you been traveling in a public transport and you've heard the church being attacked? And you boldly say, yes, I know those people. They're like that. How many times are we not like Peter who are denying Jesus? We are so proud, not proud, but when we come here, we are very pious. When we are receiving the word of God, very pious with our hands. And the moment we step out, how many times have we used this hand to slap the body of Christ, to beat other people? How many times? Once have we used our hands after here? We have pronounced very good words here. But the moment we come out of this church, we will not be attacking somebody for his or her political affiliation. But you begin even attacking for somebody for him being pious. Did you see the way he was singing? You even attack what was for God. Like many people, we have a tendency of attacking Jews. Attacking Jews. I know my former president was asked to revoke and to apologize to the Jewish community. When one time in his charismatic nature, he was talking, said, you people of Zimbabwe, why are you so hard-hearted like the Jews who killed Jesus Christ? And he was asked to revoke those words and to apologize. My dear brothers and sisters, we need to be very careful whom we are supposed to condemn for the death of Jesus Christ. Don't condemn the Jews. Condemn the obduracy, hard-heartedness of every human person, not the Jews. If you follow the story very well, the Jews killed God when they were trying to save God. And sometimes we do the same. We are killing God when we are trying to save God. How do we do it ourselves? The Jews did not understand fully, or they refused to understand the truth. All right. But ourselves, with all the revelation we have, we are still behaving like those who did not have that revelation. We kill God whilst we are pretending to save Him. How often have we betrayed God by not standing for the truth? How often have we said, crucify Him, He is against the God we believe in? When we refuse to do works of charity, when we refuse to save Him in the expected rituals we are supposed to do. Let us not hate the Jews. Let us hate ourselves. The Jews is just a symbol of our nature, whereby when God comes to us, we twist the way we want to understand Him or to know Him, or we refuse to change. We kill God because of our refusal to undergo metanoia. If we refuse to change, we kill Jesus in the name of saving Him. The Jews up to today, they keep on saying we are saving God. And Jesus, they always give this story which I'm going to end with. That day was a musician who was conducting a choir, and part of the music they were playing, there was supposed to be a trumpeter who was supposed to play the trumpet off stage. Okay? So you would conduct like the choir, but there was a time when somebody who is off stage stage was supposed to play. But because people who were watching, including the security, did not know that this man was part of the orchestra which was going on. When he was about to, the security man jumped on him and tied him, saying, "Don't disturb." So the conductor again for the second beat, nothing came. So when that was over, he went to check and he found the poor man tied. And the security man boldly said, "Yes, sir, I'm the one. This man wanted to disturb the flow of your orchestra because he wanted to play his trumpet when you were conducting there." When we don't learn, sometimes we think we are a hindrance. They thought he was a hindrance whilst he was part of the melody. Jesus faced the same. God plays an orchestra. And Jesus was like an outside trumpeter who wanted to give the best melody. But they failed to understand and he got tied up. And sometimes he's still tied up in our lives. And the music is not complete without that. Therefore, resurrection is like the understanding that he is part of the whole salvific history. So, my dear brothers and sisters, in our attempt to follow God, in our attempt to follow Jesus, let us safeguard certain attitudes that would kill the one we are following. The one who betrays the leader is never an outsider. It's always an insider. We have proclaimed ourselves and professed that we are followers of Christ when we were baptized. But only the baptized ones are the ones who are hypocrites, the Judas of today. You pretend to be a follower, but when you step out, you betray the master. May the power of resurrection convert us. Can we be like the centurion? Truly,